the Comma in Sports Network.
This is a special presentation brought to you by the Come On in Sports Network.
NFL Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, sit back, relax, baby. The 2026 free agency period is officially open, baby. We have had a lot of breaking news today. The notifications, man, have been gone wild on the phone all day long. Signings agreements all across the league. Of course, everything can't become official until Wednesday, man. But what a day of action it has been, family. What a day of action. So we go catch up on some of the information right now. All right, so let's start it off with this. First of all, Malik Willis. That's right. The Dolphins are signing Malik Willis to a 3-year, $67.5 million contract. The former Tennessee Titan, Green Bay Packer quarterback will now get the reins handed to him in Miami. With this move, the Dolphins would officially release Tua Tagovailoa this coming Wednesday on the official first day of the new league year. Malik Willis, 3 years, $67.5 million, $45 million guaranteed. All right, that was just the beginning. The Patriots are signing defensive end Draymond Jones to a 3-year, $39.5 million deal. The defensive end is with Super Bowl runner-ups. All right, let's keep it going, baby. Boy, the Raiders have been spending money like it's gone out of style, baby. The Raiders have agreed to a 3-year, $30 million contract with cornerback Eric Stokes, $20 million of which is guaranteed. Now, let's keep it. I'm just starting, baby. We just starting. Now, everybody was waiting for the domino effect, the dominoes to fall to Indianapolis. Would Alec Pierce resign? Will he move on? He was viewed as the top wideout in this year's free agency class. Well, the Colts and Alex Pierce agreed to a 4-year, $114 million extension. That's right, Alec Pierce. He's the number one receiver now for the Indianapolis Colts. And why is that? Because he has just supplanted the former number one wide receiver, Michael Pittman. With the signing of Alec Pierce, the Colts trade Michael Pittman to the Pittsburgh Steelers. This move cleared $24 million in cap space for the Colts. Also, this is a good trade for the Steelers because now you put Pittman opposite of DK Metcalf, and you got a bona fide 1-2 punch there in Pittsburgh. A good deal, a good signing, a good trade for the Steelers, and a good trade for the Colts. Michael Pittman, not only this gets traded to the Steelers, but he does get a new contract also. Now let's talk about this. The Rams just say, what the hell with it? We gonna take the 2 starting corners for the Kansas City Chiefs, and we gonna bring them on to LA, baby. We gonna get them all that cold, and we gonna bring them to the city of angels, baby. And that's just what they done. Today, they are signing former Kansas City cornerback Jalen Watson to a 3-year, $51 million deal with $34 million guaranteed. This on the heels of them trading for Trent McDuffie, and just yesterday making Trent McDuffie the highest paid cornerback in the history of the National Football League, with $100 million guaranteed and a contract of $124 million. The Rams have identified that they secondaries, that they corners were liabilities down the stretch last year, and they are doing everything to rectify that situation right now. Now, Super Bowl MVPs for the first time. I'm going to repeat this. For the first time ever, a Super Bowl MVP changes teams the next season. That's right, running back Kenneth Walker III is signing with the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. It is reported to be a 3-year, $45 million deal with $28.7 million fully guaranteed to the Super Bowl MVP. Kenneth Walker now will be the main back for the Chiefs. Kenneth Walker in the backfield, Worthy on outside. Travis Kelce will be brought back for another season when, not if, but when Patrick Mahomes gets healthy. You now have to respect the running game of the Kansas City Chiefs. A great signing today by the Chiefs. Now, does that take the Chiefs out of the Jeremiah Love sweepstakes in the draft? I most certainly think it does. You just signed the Super Bowl MVP to a year $45 million deal with $28 million guaranteed. That's your feature back. All right, fam, we got some family members coming on in. Again, this is Come On In, NFL's Juice of the Day. I'm your boy, Dolph Jackson. Hit that like button, subscribe, baby. Join the family. Come on in. Help us grow this community, the Come On In Sports Network. We appreciate each and every single one of you. I apologize for my voice. I'm a little under the weather, but hey, I'm here, baby, because it's NFL free agency, baby, and I got to report the news, baby. I got to report the news. Uncle Jerry's in the building. Jerry, how you doing? Come on in. All right. Rod Smith is in the building. Rod, how you doing? Come on in. Uh-oh, the champs are here. The champs are here. I say the champs are here. The champs are here. Megan, how you doing? Come on in. That's right, Rashid Shaheed. I'm about to get to it, baby. Re-signs with the Hawks for 3 years and $51 million. Congratulations to Rashid Shaheed, one of my favorite players in the league, baby. You know why, baby. You know why. But congratulations to Shaheed, man. That young man, he's lived the dream. He did it the hard way. Undrafted free agent. Has become a 2-time Pro Bowler as a return specialist. A underrated wide receiver, but also a Super Bowl champion. And now he gets a 3-year, $51 million contract. Like Dolph said, baby, it don't matter how you get in the league. It's what you do when you get your opportunity. Rashid Shaheed, he's a poster child for how you fight, baby, how you take advantage of the opportunities that you are given in the National Football League. So thank you for that, Megan. Thank you for being here. All right. RXGI, UNC on the news ASAP. What up with you, baby? Come on in. KT Smith, Skull 41, baby. Skull, I'll skull for you, baby. Skull. But let me ask you this, baby. Man, what y'all gonna do at quarterback, man? Y'all need a QB in Minnesota, baby. Kyler Murray. Does Kyler Murray sign tonight? Does he sign tomorrow? Let me know what you feeling. Preston, how you doing? Preston Folks, come on in. Yo, what's happening, Preston? Come on in. Thank you for being here. Brady's in the building. I'm new here. Brady, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Hey, don't just be new, join the family. Hit that subscribe button. Set your notifications. We do a lot over here on the Come On In. I guarantee you go love it. You go love it. Kelly's in the building. Kelly Gardner. Kelly, how you doing? Come on in. What's going on, Kels? All right. Says, I want to go to NFL. You want to go to the NFL game, baby? They got 17 games all across the league. Each team plays 17 games next year. Hey, and they got 9 international games next year. What part of the world you live in? I'm sure there's a game near you, but not too far. All right, let's see. Megan says one of my favorites too, talking about Rashid. Megan says sad about K9 though. All you just got Kenny Walker's jersey. Hey, it's a collector's item now, baby. You can frame it, put it on the wall. Your Super Bowl MVP jersey of Kenny Walker III. That's all you got to do with it, Megan. All right, family, let's keep it going. Let's get it. The breaking juice, baby. There's a lot of juice. There it is, Megan, right there. Shaheed resigns 3 years, $51 million contract. All right, the Raiders. Again, I told you the Raiders have been making some moves today. We already talked about them, but then they weren't finished. Later on today, matter of fact, a few hours ago, they signed linebackers Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker to 3-year deals. Silver and black is moving. Las Vegas is signing University of Georgia products Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker to 3-year deals. NFL Network insider Mike Garofalo and Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero reported on Monday. Dean will receive $36 million with $20 million guaranteed, while Walker gets $40.5 million with $28 million guaranteed. Come on, man. Them dogs. UG, baby, representing, baby, 2 University of Georgia products, man, with a well-earned payday, baby. All right, let's keep it going. I got to pinch myself. When I saw the news, I was like, this can't be true. This is not right. Mike Evans not in the creamsicle, baby. Mike Evans without the buck on the side of his hammer. That's right. The buck that giving Mike Evans what he wanted. So Mike Evans bucks the Bucks, baby. And he is headed to the Bay, baby. Mike Evans will have a new home for the first time in his NFL career. So where's Mike Evans going, though? Oh, baby, he's going to play with Kyle Shanahan and Mr. Irrelevant himself, Brock Purdy, baby. Brock Purdy and Mike Evans and Christian McCaffrey. Oh, my, look out, baby. Them 49ers go be dangerous. They go be dangerous. The star receiver is signing a 3-year contract with the 49ers. This is reported by Ian Rappaport, Mike Pelissero, and Mr. Mike Garofalo. They reported this Monday. So, Mike, man, I don't understand. Listen, this is a Hall of Fame wide receiver in Mike Evans. This move at this stage of his career kind of reminds me of when Jerry Rice left the 49ers and he went to the Raiders. And now listen, he wasn't the same Jerry Rice, but guess what? He was still productive. He still would cook you. Mike Evans has still got a lot of football left in him. And as a foe of this man for 12 years, man, nothing but respect for Mike Evans, the future Hall of Famer, man. Get this guy's yellow jacket ready once he retires. So Mike Evans headed to San Francisco. All right, now, what about the Commanders? Give me a minute, family. All right, let's go with the Commanders. The Commanders are signing pass rusher Odafe Owe to a 4-year, $100 million deal. The edge rusher is signing a 4-year, $100 million deal with the Commanders. Of course, this was reported by the insiders at NFL Network, Rappaport, Garofalo, and of course, I was looking for Paracello, but he wasn't on this one. But anyway, $68 million guaranteed, $100 million deal with $68 million guaranteed. He was one of the most sought after pass rushers on the free agent market, and he's gone to the nation's capital to play with the Commanders. And again, at the beginning, we say Malik Willis will be the new quarterback in South Beach. Tua will be released this Wednesday on the first day of the new league year. He has agreed to a 1-year contract with the Atlanta Falcons. Help me make sense of this. You got a quarterback that's injured in Penix, and you sign a quarterback who stays injured because of multiple concussions. Now listen, I know the money isn't the reason, because you're only going to have to pay him the bare minimum, the league minimum, because of his contract with the Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to have the brunt. They're going to eat like $60-something million with releasing Tua. But this kind of signing is kind of like, I don't know. Fam, y'all let me know what y'all think about this signing. What you think about Tua going to the Atlanta Falcons? The Falcons actually going out. They go sign him. They already have agreed to it. So he's going to sign with the Falcons. My question is, if Penix is not ready to go at the beginning of the season, and Tua starts the season and he's playing good, the Falcons are rolling, they have a good record, they're in playoff contention, what do you do with Michael Penix Jr.? Now, we know this is a new coaching staff in Atlanta, so Michael Penix Jr. was not their choice. He is not their guy. He is not the guy that Kevin Stefanski brought in. Kevin Stefanski is going to get Tua Tagovailoa to be the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. Just got to make sense of that, fam. Let me know your thoughts on that one. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, baby. Shouts out to my boys in the Bayou. That is wrong underneath, but you see it right there. David Edwards, the big man himself, baby. He is headed to the Bayou, baby. He is signing a 4-year, $61 million deal with my New Orleans Saints, baby. That's right. For the first time in several years, baby, we have been active on opening day of free agency, baby, and it feels so good. And by the way, we got the #1 guard on the market, baby. David Edwards is a straight baller, baby. So David Edwards, welcome to the Bayou. All right, let's keep it going. I told you the Raiders weren't playing. They got something on their sleeve, man. The Raiders signed center Tyler Littlebum to a 3-year, $81 million contract. The deal with the Raiders is worth $81 million, including $60 million guaranteed. $60 million guaranteed to the #1 center and the #1 overall offensive lineman on the in this year's free agency class. Now, he is coming off 3 consecutive Pro Bowl seasons in Baltimore, and he was the #4 ranked player on Greg Rosenthal's top 100 free agent list. Greg Rosenthal does a great job, but today I got to disagree with him. Greg Rosenthal said something that I thought was naive. He said that, and y'all let me know if y'all disagree with me or if I'm wrong, but he said that Malik Willis is the best running quarterback in the National Football League, and he said that's right, better than Lamar Jackson. Man, stop it. Stop it. I'm not even having that. Stop it. All right, let's keep it up there. That's gonna do it right there. All right, we got some more signings going. Again, Falcons go sign Tua. Titans signing Robinson to a 4-year, $78 million deal. That's right. Titans signing ex-Giants wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson to a 4-year, $78 million deal. Of course, his former head coach is not an offensive coordinator with the Titans, Brian Daboll, so he knows Wan'Dale Robinson real well. Titans making moves to give their young quarterback some weapons, and dare I say, in the draft, Jeremiah Love. I don't see Jeremiah Love getting past Tennessee. If another team wants Jeremiah Love, they're gonna have to move up in front of Tennessee to go get him. That's how I'm seeing that, family. All right, let's go. We still got we still got news coming in. Some stuff I wasn't able to get to yet. Let's see what we can get to. All right, here's another one. The Bengals signing linebacker Boyd Mafe and safety Brian Cook to multi-year contracts. So a lot of movement right there by the Bengals. Gardner Minshew is signing a 1-year, $5.7 million deal. A deal that can max out to $8 million. Tyler Gill has signed with the Cardinals, one of the top running backs on the free agent market and one of the most underrated backs in the league. Also, they bring in wide receiver Kendrick Bourne with a $10 million max value of 12 with a deal worth $10 million, with a max value of $12 million. Guard Isaac Seumalo, one of the top guards on the market, is signing a 3-year, $31.5 million deal with the Arizona Cardinals. So Cardinals making some good moves early on. Again, we already mentioned that Tua will be signing a 1-year minimum deal with the Atlanta Falcons. Austin Hooper re-signs with Atlanta on a 1-year, $3.25 million deal. Kicker Nick Folk is signing a 2-year deal and will play his 20th NFL season in H-Town with the Falcons. Now let's go to the Ravens. Earlier this week, the Ravens re-signed quarterback Tyler Huntley. It is a 2-year, $11 million deal. Tyler Huntley goes back to the Ravens. And let's see. Also, the Panthers have moved on from the Rifleman. They have signing quarterback Kenny Pickett as the backup to Bryce Young. Pickett is signing a 1-year, $4 million deal that's worth up to $7.5 million. This is being reported by Tom Pelissero of the NFL Insiders. But the big splash that they made on the opening minutes, the opening hours, the Panthers signed outside linebacker Jalen Phillips to a 4-year, $120 million contract. Great move there by the Panthers, the reigning NFC South champions. Looking for a backup, Case Keenum is signing a 2-year, $5.5 million deal with a max value of $8 million to be the backup, in Chicago, the backup Caleb Williams. Braxton Jones is re-signing with the Bears on a 1-year deal. Devin Bush is signing a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Bears. The Bears are re-signing linebacker DeMarco Jackson, who had a breakout season this year. They signed him to a 2-year, $7.5 million deal. Safety Kobe Bryant is signing a 3-year, $40 million deal with $25.75 million guaranteed. All right, let's keep it going. Guard Zion Johnson is signing a 3-year, $49.5 million deal with the Cleveland Browns. Trades that went down today. It was the Packers and the Cowboys getting the day started as the Packers send defensive lineman Rashawn Gary to the Cowboys for a 2027 4th-round pick. Cowboys trying to beef up that defensive front, man. They get Rashawn Gary, who had 7.5 sacks last season. Other news, Offensive tackle Terrence Steele agreed to terms with Dallas on a restructured deal with a base value of $33 million. Steele's new deal includes $22 million in fully guaranteed money, and this created $13 million in cap space for the boys. The Broncos come to terms with quarterback Sam Ehlinger on a one-year, $2 million extension. J.K. Dobbins is signing a 2-year deal with the Broncos. It's worth $20 million in total, with $8 million guaranteed at signing. Also, in a surprise cut, the Broncos let linebacker Dre Greenlaw go. They will be releasing linebacker Dre Greenlaw, so Dre Greenlaw will be on the free agent market. Hell, he's on there now, so he will be released. Offensive tackle Taylor Decker was officially released. He announced on the 6th that he requested his release after the sides couldn't come to a contract agreement. So Taylor Decker is out in Motown. All right, family. Thank you all for being here. Christine, how you doing? Come on in. Christine's been a member for 2 months. Thank you, sis, for being here representing. All right, family. With that being said, look, your boy Dolphin under the weather, but I had to come on because the action is just hot and heavy. That's just a little bit of what went on today, family. Hey, I don't know what your favorite team did, but my team, I like what they did today. But hey, I'm gonna caution everybody. Remember, these signings, they look good. These draft choices that are gonna come, the draft picks that are gonna come in April, gonna look good. Remember, everything looks good on paper, but championships and games aren't won on paper. You got to go out there and you got to do it on the field, between those lines, baby. Between those lines. So with that being said, family, we gonna get on out of here. This has been your Come On In NFL Juice of the Day. I'm your host, Dolph Jackson, reminding you, family, the doors are now open. So come on in. See you next time, family.
The Come On In Sports Network.